Martyr for Madison.
If you have a topic that you'd like to hear us weigh in on, just leave us a comment on whatever social media that you saw this podcast shared, and then we'll pick a few of them out for the next episodes.
Yo.
I didn't even get to sit on the couch. You have it
The
back.
request lines are now open.
Okay. Yeah, we do have a question. So Joey, he basically said he wanted to know more about us because we don't really talk about like our backstories, I guess, if you will.
What does he want to know about? He's got to be more specific.
Like, he wasn't specific,
I
so
could tell him about the time I had a turtle when I was 8.
I like dogs.
I like dogs too.
I like
dogs
dogs.
are pretty cool. My dog's super hyper though. I wish she wasn't.
Okay.
It's really annoying really quick.
I'd rather not hear about your dog right now.
Wow, fuck you too, Tom.
Just kidding.
No, I think like maybe if I'm to interpret the question, maybe he meant like, you know, like what got you into music, like what made you want to be in a band, and then why the fuck are we doing a podcast? Maybe.
Yeah, that would probably make sense to explain that.
Yeah.
We just do it because we want to, and it's
Well,
fun.
I mean,
Because
didn't
Nate and Tom just showed up here one day with all these fucking microphones. They're like,
Yeah,
let's hook these up. All right, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we had this idea. We thought it'd be
That's it.
fun to just talk some shit into some microphones for a while, and
Yeah, well, we always laughed so hard before we had the microphone, so why not turn them on?
yeah, it's pretty fun. So I mean, that's why we do it, because it's fun. I think that's why I play music too, because it's fun. It's a nice outlet for me.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it, and I like talking to you guys, and I don't know, maybe other people want to hear the conversation, so I guess.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've always loved music a lot, so that's what got me into music. Just listened to it as a kid. And then my cousin started playing music, so I was like, dude, I want to play too. And like you said, it's fun. It's like the only hobby that I actually have is playing music.
Yeah, man, for sure. I don't know. I think I was like, I don't know, like 12 or 13, and I just heard. I don't know. I thought I heard some heavy music. You know, I heard like Korn for the first time, and like Deftones right around the same time. And I was like, well, this is an interesting way to express yourself. I also feel angry. I don't know. It just kind of blew my mind. It blew my like angry teenage mind, and I was like, I kind of want to get into like, you know, got me. It connected to me, I guess, and then like, well, these guys, you know, I like what they're creating. I want to do the same thing. I was always kind of like a kid that drew a lot and stuff like that, and I played piano as a little kid, like 5 to 7. I played piano. I was always around music. My mom was the church pianist and organist.
Nerd.
My dad played acoustic guitar, so I was always around music. My sisters, I have 2 sisters. They both played piano. My older brother played acoustic guitar.
Ooh, damn, dude.
So yeah, my family all played. I'm probably, besides my mom, she's still the church pianist and plays keyboard and stuff like that. I'm probably the only one that really stuck with it and regularly plays stuff. I don't think you'd see my brother regularly picking up acoustic guitar or my sister's playing piano.
Did your mom? Do you think she ever regrets teaching you because you've used your powers for evil and metal music? Being the church organist?
No, I don't think so. I think she legitimately, like, she doesn't understand, especially when have you guys seen that meme around that's like, I think it's like a Hard Times article that says, Mom likes the band but doesn't understand why there has to be all that screaming.
Yeah.
No,
It's like, I think it's like an Onion
It is.
headline.
I think it's Hard Times.
Hard Times
Yeah,
article headline. I was like, that's like true life. My mom said that to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I really like the music, but why is all that screaming in
That's
there?
definitely, yeah, that's my mom said the same shit.
So this next album is for you, Mom.
I don't know, dude.
No screaming.
My dad's always told me that he won't be happy with me playing music until I am in a country band.
Oh, wow.
Then you get his blessing?
Yeah, that'll be when he actually starts listening to it.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, that'll probably never happen, but
we can make a country tune for him behind the scenes for fun.
you're gonna do a country EP?
No, not an EP.
Kidding.
Yeah, I guess I picked up guitar pretty young, and I was in bands pretty young, like from in high school and stuff. I was always trying to make a band and shit like that. So, but until I got in a band with AC, like nothing really stuck, and then it's been pretty fun since then. So,
I wish I would have been in band in school. I
like
didn't start-
marching band.
No, just like band in general. Like, you know, because like I can't read sheet music.
Right.
You know,
Right.
for like just the musical knowledge that they could have taught me in school.
Right.
I used to be able to sight read, but it's only because I took choir when I was in 6th grade.
Right. Well, I didn't
And
start
then-
playing guitar until I was like 16.
Really?
So, at that point, I wasn't going to join band just because I started playing guitar. But it would have been nice to learn about all the other stuff.
I wish I could remember how to
I wish I would
read
have stuck with
music then.
band. Took 1 year with saxophone and that's it.
Dude, my cousin played saxophone. So does my aunt.
I feel like we're pretty off track here. AC, how did you get into music?
I wish I had.
How did I get into music?
Like, why are you in it? Like, why are you in a band? All that kind of stuff. I guess that's what Joey wants to know. I think.
I think I don't know, all my, like, through elementary and shit, I always listened to hip-hop. Because my sister. And I listened to shit I shouldn't have been listening to. And then when I got into junior high, I don't know why I started listening. I started listening to, like, rock and roll. I said that again. Fuck. But, like,
Is that what
I don't know,
happens
like
when you start
Bush.
turning older? You just start calling everything rock and roll?
yeah. Like Bush, Foo Fighters, like shit like that. No Doubt. Grunge, I guess. And then I had a friend that was really into Metallica and Pantera, and like we would hang out and shit. And I didn't play an instrument, but he'd always bring his guitar over. And I was like, that's pretty badass. So I got a bass, and it didn't do like, I don't know. I couldn't do what I wanted to. Like, I wanted to do like solos and shit, on a guitar. Meow, 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 So I got a guitar, and then we could never find a drummer. So I learned how to play the drums, and I've been stuck playing them ever since. That was about my senior year, I think. But never really had anything serious until Nate and I got together. Like playing show, like actually making money.
Nobody cares what got you into music, Tom. So don't even start.
I won't.
All right, just shut it down.
I was like, for real. I've always been really into music. Ever since I remember, I think Hanson got me into music when I was really little. I liked banging on like pots and pans and stuff like that. And then my parents got me a Hanson cassette for Christmas, I think, or maybe I got it in my stocking or something. And I just listened to it like over and over, and I got like a little cassette player when I was little. And I was just like, listen, my
They
parents.
got you a cassette?
Yeah.
Why didn't they get you a CD at that point? Like how
I think
how
that's
young
transitioning.
were you?
I think I was 4 or 5. So it was 1997.
I just can't believe you.
Wait, how old were you?
Cassettes were transitioning.
How old were you in 97?
4, 5, 4.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I really like the idea. Like, well, I think what made it. I feel like I've just talked about this. Maybe I have. The idea of it being really accessible because they were younger, and like the youngest was the drummer, and he was like 8 or something like that. And I was like, if he's a kid, if he can do it, that means that it's like I could do that. When you see other kids doing stuff that you've only had seen like teens or adults doing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that made me think. I don't know. I just always wanted to play drums, and I would always have dreams about it. I would have like dreams that like there was a drum set out in my fort for some reason, like in my play fort out back in my yard. That it was just like magically there, and then I'd wake up and be like, it's gone. Do you ever like? I hate those types of dreams when you have something that you really want, and you wake up and it's taken from you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was for a long time. That was drums, and my parents wouldn't give in on a drum set for a long time because they didn't want to deal with the noise. And then in 7th grade, they finally got me a drum kit, or I bought a drum kit and they allowed it. I think probably with money that I'd got from Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that. But so I really wanted to play drums, and then I always liked singing too, though. I just know I like music, but I think what really got me into singing was. I don't know what got me into singing.
The suspense is killing me.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know what got me into singing.
So, did you think you were a ninja because you watched 3 Ninjas?
Oh, I love 3 Ninjas.
Did you think you were a ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that movie was awesome.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was like, I loved Colt's mask. the blue one, and it's like frosty. Like, that's so sick.
So you're saying you would wake up and be like, "Oh, I'm not a ninja." Is that how you're
No.
relating to that? Oh, okay.
I was relating to it because
He saw some
being
kids doing something.
seeing the
Seeing it
young
being
kids being
accessible.
somebody.
Yeah, being something
And
being
so when you
accessible.
saw
When
to
you were a
that
you.
kid, you saw that shit. And you
'Cause
thought
you
you
don't-
could do that.
Yeah, you didn't think you could. You didn't
Man,
think you
you
could
guys
do it.
really made me fucking dig deep on that.
No, I feel like it was just a struggle for you.
Oh, fuck.
No, you know what? I've always liked singing. I used to put on karaoke shows like in my room and stuff where you turn the lights off and I had like a disco ball, like a little one, like a chintzy one, and you turn the lights off and then you spin the disco ball and it makes all these like cool things on the wall and like
No, I've never
you
done that.
okay.
Wait, how many tickets
Shut the
did you
fuck up.
sell?
Yeah.
I didn't sell any tickets, bro.
Who-
I mean,
who came to these shows? Was
so
it just
okay,
you
neighbors,
alone?
Did you put out
neighbors,
flyers?
neighbors, my sisters, friends.
People actually showed up.
No, like
I was joking.
like we're playing, like playing basically.
Oh, okay.
It's like we're playing, and
Oh,
so like
okay.
we take turns performing for each other, and like we're like you like do songs, and like you lip
I
sync
thought
or
you
like
meant like you went and rounded up like the neighborhood kids and were
No.
like, sit down, watch me perform for like a half
no,
hour.
no, you kind of just like do it in front of each other to like I don't know.
So you and a bunch of other kids were just singing karaoke together.
Basically, yeah. I think that's what it boils down to, and like dancing and like trying to
But
put on
you
the
guys
best
made-
shows
you made a
possible,
show
you
out
know.
of it.
Well, you gotta try and put on the best show, and like by doing that, you different lighting effects or you flick the lights really fast to make it like strobe lights,
okay.
that kind of shit. And so you got to put on a good show. But then I think so. I like doing that, and then I wanted to be in band in 6th grade. You had to pick between band or choir or like some other bullshit. And I wanted to be in band, but my parents for some reason didn't want to pay for an instrument. I was like, they're not that expensive, but I mean, you gotta let me be in band.
Were
So-
you ever into theater or anything?
I
The
took
way
theater
that you put on a
classes.
show.
I took classes
I feel
in
like you should've
high
been into
school. I always liked that kind of shit. I don't know.
I was in theater in high school.
Were you?
Yeah.
What play did you do?
I did like 6 different plays.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What were they?
Taming of the Shrew, Phantom of the Campfire.
Do you miss acting, Ryan?
No, I mean it was fun though.
It is fun.
Some silly shit goes on backstage, dude.
What kind of silly shit?
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Did one of the teachers touch you?
You brought it
No.
up. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it? You just brought it up.
You brought it up,
I
and
didn't
then
say that.
and then
You
told
said
us
it.
his
Some
teacher.
Silly shit.
Some
What
silly
does that
shit
mean?
goes on
You've
backstage,
never
dude.
been backstage of a theater?
Did you get your penis tickled?
Yeah, a few times.
Who hurt you?
Nobody hurt me. It was actually the first time a girl ever touched my wiener. Was in 7th grade in the auditorium.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you feel like a king?
Not a
You
kid.
got fingered by a theater chick?
I did not get fingered by a theater chick. No, but like we did go like inside the curtain, wrapped it up, and she was playing with me. It was nice.
Dude, you did that in 7th grade?
Yeah.
I was like,
Actually, I'd never even kissed a girl at that point. It was pretty cool.
you had never kissed a girl and she was playing with your wang?
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to think what I was doing in 7th grade, like flicking a booger into some kid's hair or something.
That's
And
fucking weird.
I did that on bus one time.
Gross.
This kid made me really mad.
So you put a booger in his hair?
Yeah, it was winter time, and you know how you get those really long, like, it was bad. I put he had a starter jacket, the starter jackets, and what I did is I put it on the seat in front of me, and I was like, here, you little bitch, and I wiped it, and then he leaned back and he put his hair in it, and it globbed up in his hair. I just had a long stringy ass booger in it, and he was just sitting in his hair.
Were you a bully?
No, but that kid pissed me off, and so he got a booger on his starter jacket in his hair.
That's really gross, man.
I never thought I mean, that was pretty mean, yeah. It's kind of like chemical or biochemical warfare.
I mean, it's something a kid would do, but yeah, if an adult did that to me, man, holy shit.
I don't even know what I would do.
You would never know.
Yeah, and how would you know? You don't know it came from me.
All right.
Who's you gonna blame? Am I gonna admit that I did
Have you
it?
ever had somebody sneeze in your face?
No.
Just knocks.
Dude,
kid.
there was one time me and my cousin were playing video games together, and the way his room was set up, like I was sitting in a chair and I was facing this way, playing, and he was sitting over here, and He had his mouth open, and I just ran right in his fucking mouth. Just lit it up. And he fucking just started gagging, dude. It was fucking hilarious, but he was so mad. I think we were playing like Need for Speed.
Dude, I gotta tell you guys a shitty story.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I texted you all in the middle of the week. I was like, you guys gotta hear what happened. So I was at work, and this lady sits down with one of the bankers. She's like opening an account or something like that. She's with this guy banker of ours for like 45 minutes probably. She leaves. She goes out the door, and Melissa, one of the other bankers, comes over, and she's like, "Hey, there's something on your chair here." And so she goes and gets paper towel or Kleenex maybe, and she wipes it. Oh, no. And when she wipes it, it doesn't really come off. And like then as she's moving, like gets a whiff of it, and it was shit. There was shit on the bank furniture.
That's fucked up.
What?
Straight up shaped like an ass crack, like a streak.
Wait. So who was it then? It was the lady.
So it was a customer. It was this bigger lady, probably,
Did
50s,
she not
50s,
know that
60s.
she shit in the chair?
So I don't know. So we had a lively
That's
debate,
disgusting.
and I could tell you some of the theories, but
do you
I'd like
have
to
it
hear
on
your
camera?
theories.
Well, did you
I
go
would've
back
been-
and watch the camera?
So
I
it
think
was
Ryan's onto something with the footage. I would go back.
So it's a brown. It's not that easy to get the footage. I have to get IT, and somebody has to take me down to the server room.
Right,
And
but
it's like a
somebody
big thing.
shit inside the bank.
Well, they clean the chair. And
Right,
it's-
but like, dude, somebody shit in the bank. I'd get footage for that. Maybe
I
you
see
find
what you
this
mean.
person.
I see what you mean. You want to see what happened, and
Yeah, like did
post
they
it
do it
the
on
internet?
purpose, or was like she just sitting there and whoop, and she's like, oh shit.
Well, I mean,
Maybe you could pinpoint the
banker
time she
that
did shit.
should I say his name? It's probably fine, right? Just his first name.
I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
I
So,
wouldn't say anything.
I shouldn't
about
have said Melissa. I'm gonna edit that out later.
Don't say it again. Stop
Quit
saying it.
talking about Melissa.
Yeah, you could have just edited it out the first time and not said anything.
Just leave her out of this.
Okay, so this lady's at Jake's desk, and
I was like,
He
why
said
did you
his
say me? What the
Dude,
fuck?
you should just leave it. This is
I'm
funny
going
now.
to. I'm going to. So and he said that basically she acted normal the whole time, like nothing happened. He didn't notice
He
anything.
didn't catch a whiff?
No.
So
And
was...
nobody caught a whiff besides Melissa, who wiped the chair, but it was very
So
clear.
it was an odorless shit.
No.
Until touched.
Yes.
It was like a proximity mine or something.
So here's
Didn't go
my
off to you.
here's my theory, and my theory seemed to be the leading theory of the day. She was a
According to
bigger,
who?
according to the people at the bank that I work with. Okay, but you guys can come up with your own theories. Okay, she's a bigger lady. Sometimes when you're bigger, things get in your creases, your crevices, and you don't notice, right? So maybe she just didn't wipe very good. She'd been sitting for a long time, and it just kind of wiggled its way out, man. It just came straight, I think that's what happened.
That's what I think happened too.
Yeah. So I don't think she necessarily shit herself. I think she just was dirty.
Like, how big was the shit?
It was like a 6-inch smear.
Oh, a smear?
It was like
I
the
thought
shape.
you meant like a shit.
No, it was like a. So it was
Like
a.
she
They got
dropped
paper
a
towel and
wad.
wiped it up,
It was just a wet mark.
and it was a brown wet mark at
It
that
was a
point.
brown wet mark.
Oh, so she was probably farting, letting out some silent ones, and she fucking...
I think that's
Okay,
what
so
Ryan
this is
did.
Ryan's theory. So we got another theory. Okay, so go on.
She's fucking sprayed a little bit on the chair. Maybe, she was sitting...
So you think she
She was
sharted?
sitting forward a little bit too much, and her ass was hanging out, and she just had gas. She thought she just had gas, and then she pushed, let it out, and it just...
If she's
right
that
on the
big, she's
seat.
probably got some flexible type pants,
Yeah, no, they were like.
and they probably
super stretchy
probably
pants.
sag, and she
Yeah,
probably had her
when she
ass
sat
crack out,
down.
and then I bet she farted and didn't think that. I don't know though.
And
I mean, yours is a good theory. I think I'm with Ryan on this. I think she farted and didn't think anything would happen from
she
it.
Sharted, dude.
And she shit.
She definitely sharted. If it was just a smear, dude, that's got to be a shart. I thought you meant like a whole turd.
She also could have like a leaky anus.
Ooh, yeah, that's another good.
Anal seepage.
Anal seepage, man.
Mm.
And it just moisturized those clothes of hers. And
Well,
just
think
leaked
about
right
that
on
though,
through.
because it had to soak through her panties. It had to soak through her
stretchy pink
material.
pants.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is
Like
why you
sweatpants
got to
material.
check the cameras to see if there's a stain on her pants.
Well, there's definitely a stain on her pants. Of course there is. She was. Oh, you think her ass was straight up hanging
Yeah.
out? I don't think so, based on what she was wearing.
No?
No, this was
Let's leave what she was wearing out of this, Nate.
okay.
Hashtag me too.
So I don't know. She was. So yeah,
That's fucked up, dude.
yeah, it was pretty messed
Yeah,
up.
dude. At first, I thought you meant like a whole, like, log. And I was gonna say, dude, that reminds me of that episode of It's Always Sunny.
That's
in
what I was just
Philadelphia.
thinking about. Yeah,
The
exactly.
mystery pooper.
Exactly.
Who shit the bed?
That's so funny.
I've seen that one.
That's such a good episode.
That's so funny because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh, dude, what's Dee's friend's name?
Artemis.
Artemis. She comes in at the end, try to solve the whole thing.
When I was thinking about this story, I was like, is he picturing a poop rolling around, or is this...
Okay,
yeah.
I should have clarified. No, it was wet, a wet mark.
Yeah, that changes the whole story, dude.
Yeah, it's just as bad though. My boss thought we should throw the chair away.
Yeah, I would definitely throw the chair away. That's gross.
It's like an $800 chair.
So did you have it cleaned or?
They had it cleaned, yeah. I was surprised he said that. I was like, really? I'll tell him. Do what you want with it, I guess. But they had it cleaned like the same day.
So were you the one that had to inform your
Nah.
boss?
Oh, no, everybody saw it. It was like a big ordeal. Instantly after she left and Melissa smelled the poo, it was like, oh my God! And everybody's like, what's happening? And we all walked over and looked at the shit
Was there,
stain
like,
on the chair.
Customers?
Like, we
inside the
couldn't
bank
believe
still?
this. No, dude. It's,
Okay.
No, we don't get a lot of walk-in traffic, man.
Okay. Maybe she knew it was going to happen. And she's like, this is a low traffic bank. I'm going to go in. I'm going to shit on the couch. And I'm out.
What would have prompted
That's
this
her
woman
MO.
to do that?
She's
Why?
the mystery sharder.
Just gonna do a quick drop.
This bank's always shitting on me. I'm going to shit on this bank.
Either that or she's just got like a weird hat. You ever seen that show, My Weird Fetish? There was one,
No.
dude, it was something like that. I don't know if it was fetish or hobby. But there was one where this guy felt compulsed to follow people around and like leave stuff in their pockets.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he couldn't help it. That's just what he wanted to do. I don't
That
know what kind of
sucks
impulse it was.
That sucks if your impulse is something that deliberately affects other people's like well-being.
Right, but it was never like bad things. Like he would leave a pen in somebody's purse.
Yeah, but what if someone just like, fuck off, I'm trying to take a test or something. Like, I'm typing.
Well, no, like he would do it at like the grocery store or walking down the street. He would just drop something in people's pockets.
So he's giving people free things without their knowledge.
I still don't want that. That's like iTunes putting that stupid ass album on everyone's phones. That one time,
It's not like that at all.
they're like, yeah, we thought you'd like it. I'm like, what?
It's like
I've seen people doing the prank, like in the grocery store. Let me see how many
Yeah, but this
spatulas
was
I can get
like
into this guy's
a My Weird
pocket.
Obsession show or some shit like that. And like that's what the guy did. He just left shit in people's pockets and purses. And
I know, I get the concept. I'm just saying, like, that sucks that your thing can't be that you just like to touch doorknobs for like a long time. You have to like physically go and like, what if someone just doesn't want to be fucking touched and they're leaving shit in his pockets and he's like, I don't want your shit in my pockets anymore.
right, I think it was like strangers and shit though, dude.
It's always a stranger.
Yeah.
He doesn't do this to the people he loves.
I don't think that's how it was, dude.
That's
Like
fortunate
just
for them.
walking down the road, somebody passes you and you drop something in their pocket. Like an impulse. Maybe that's her impulse, is just going to banks and shit on the chair.
And that's what got Tom into music.
Yeah.